Product photography doesn't have to be complicated, and we've got all sorts of tricks up our sleeves to make it easier. This video is all about taking your product styling to the next level with the help of a few simple tricks that will make your product photography easy, breezy, beautiful, and you get the rest. Hey guys, Tawny of Replica Surfaces here. We're talking all things product styling for flat lays, with quite a crew of different products. The best thing about most of the tips that we share in these videos, whether they are food related or product related, is that they can likely be implemented into your photography, no matter what you may be photographing. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use multiples to style your products, how to use directional lines to add visual interest, and how to start looking at your tools like props. Are you as excited as I am? Let's get this thing started. The first concept I want to talk about is one that we've discussed before, but it's a really good one, so I feel like we can bring it up again. But first, let's take a look at this photo from our friend's Hodge house. They could have easily taken a photo of a singular leash here and it would have looked great, but using 3 leashes looks amazing, and this is also a great way to show your customers the different colors of your products and how they compare to one another. Another way that you can implement multiples in your flat lay product photography is by using more than one of the same prop. Check out this beautiful photo from our friend Beatbox Portrait. If you were to remove either of the floral elements from this photo, it wouldn't feel complete. The double addition of the flower props on both sides of this flat lay add a stunning blast of rich color to this elegant shot. Here's another photo from Beatbox Portraits. This photo is vaguely reminiscent of those old I Spy books that I used to read when I was a kid. Do you want to play a game of I Spy Prop Edition? I spy some multiples in this photo in the form of some paintbrushes. And what are the quirkiest props? Did you notice the stamps and the spray paint can lids in the top left of this scene? I think my favorite weird prop in this scene is the staple remover though. It's like we always say, styling doesn't have to make sense to look good, especially when you're building a scene that looks like it's straight out of an I Spy book. Alright, we're going to switch gears and talk about directional lines now. A good photograph will almost always make use of one kind of line or another. Directional lines can have an effect on your images in 2 ways. They can help create a mood in your photo, they can help lead the eye through the photo, and sometimes they can do both. When affecting mood, lines can add emotional content to your images. By leading the viewer's eye with lines, they keep the viewer's attention focused on the image. These lines are not the lines that you are usually used to seeing. They are made by the way objects are placed within the 4 walls of your photo. Let's take a look at this shot of this wedding photo album from Laura Patrick Photography. The flowers around the book create a bright and whimsical mood to contrast with the bold and beautiful textures of the terracotta surface, while the fabric helps to draw the eye directly to the immaculate star of this scene, the beautiful wedding photo album. This is for all of my wedding, family, senior, and baby photographers out there. If you create photo albums for your clients, flat lays like this are a great way to show off your hard work on their photographs and to show the quality of your deliverable products to other clients who may be interested in an album of their photos. Alright, calling all of my artists. This next one is for you. I know you've got brushes on brushes and tools on tools that you use to create your products, and you should be using them to style the photos you take of your art. Use your brushes, pencils, pens, storage vessels, and more to direct your customers' eyes directly to your gorgeous artwork, like Lines and Love did here. Your tools can do double the work and your photos will grab all of the attention. Have we mentioned how much we love texture around here? Yes, you say? You say we mention it all the time? There's a good reason for that. Let's look at this photo of this bottle of gin for a moment. Sure, this photo would look great with just the bottle of gin and surface, purely because the texture of the surface is beautiful all by itself. And I'm not just saying that because it's my photo. I wanted this photo to be special because Strongman Gin is very special to me, so obviously the photo needed to be special too. Luckily for me, the distiller had some of the prettier botanicals on hand at the distillery, including some whole peppercorns that I sprinkled to help guide the eyes directly to the bottle while giving this photo an extra blast of texture and color. Of course, we can't talk about directional lines without talking about diagonals. Diagonal lines are used to create a sense of movement and change. Check out this stunning photo from Beatbox Portraits with pies, candles, and makeup. Oh my. We decided to go with props and other objects that complemented the warm tones of the terracotta surface and gave off an overall inviting feeling. And what better way to do that than with pie? The diagonal lines contained within an image are what can effectively give an image depth or a sense of dimension. You could say that diagonal lines are the most effective visual element to indicate depth. To sum this one up, use multiple products to easily add extra style to your product photos. Use directional lines to draw your viewer in or create a specific mood in your photos. And start looking at your tools like props to take your product flat lays to a whole new level. Thanks for watching this one. If you're looking for one of the best places on the internet to get advice on your photos and get excited over all things replica, then you need to join our Facebook VIP group. And if you love seeing beautiful photos on the regular with easy tips in the caption, then you definitely need to follow us on our Instagram page. Until next time, my replica friends.